How's it going, everyone? Taxes Man here, back with another video. I hope that you guys are all having a wonderful day. If you guys would please, of course, give this video a thumbs up if you guys do enjoy it. Subscribe, of course, if you guys have not already. Also, do me the biggest favor of all, make sure you guys hit that bell notification button. Select all for all notifications so you guys don't miss out on future content here on the channel. And as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives, talking about Juliet and Romeo. I apologize for the blasting sun. It's summertime, ladies and gentlemen. The sun and me wearing basically all dark kind of is like a gigantic contrast and a fight to see what you can see. But we're going to be talking about Juliet and Romeo, aka Romeo and Juliet, here from 2025. It is rated PG-13. It's about 2.5 hours long, and it is a drama / musical, just like how William Shakespeare envisioned it. Unfortunately, I don't think there's a lot of people that even know that this movie is out, nor that it exists. When I went and saw this, I went and saw it with my family, and it was just the three of us. It was dead. For a Friday night, for a new release movie, I get this film came out on Mother's Day weekend, and there's really nothing else to go see. So you would think that people would be watching this. I don't know what everyone else watching on Friday night at the theater. Should have asked. But it definitely wasn't this. And they put this in a small theater for like maybe 40, 50 people max. Not one of those big theaters that can have 3, 4, 500 people. It was in it was hidden. It was in the auditorium. There was in the back of the theater where they hide things. It's like, are we watching this movie in a closet? It was just weird. Juliet and Romeo, it offers a unique spin on the classic. If you know the story of Romeo and Juliet, you'll enjoy this. If you don't know, and you're going to go into watching this having no clue what to expect and you have no idea what's going to happen, you'll still enjoy this. The film's ending changes the normal story's conclusion with Juliet and Romeo faking their death and they escape to live happily ever after. And for whatever reason, the movie also teases a part 2. Like this wasn't a good enough of a conclusion. Do we really need to see what happens after Romeo and Juliet die? Does anyone really care to spend another 2.5 hours on that plot line? What happens afterwards? I don't care. My two biggest issues with the film is the very first opening shot and moments of the movie and the dialogue. So it spoils the ending. It's just, okay, spoiler alert, because you've never read or seen anything Romeo and Juliet related, they both die. Okay? They both die in the end. The movie literally starts off with them dead and in the casket. And I'm just like, oh gosh, just ruin the ending for everybody that hasn't seen or heard of Romeo and Juliet and knows what to expect. So that pissed me off. Of course, they changed the ending where they don't die. So, yeah, there you go. Secondly, there are a lot of musical scores in this film. And unfortunately, there are just some that, drag on and on and on. Like this video, probably. And on forever and ever. Never wants to end. And because of that, some of them become boring. Now, there are some that I really enjoyed. But there's some that I'm just like, okay, this feels like it should have been a minute and a half, not 4.5 minutes long. So, I compare a lot of musicals The Sound of Music and most recently would be The Greatest Showman. This just doesn't compare to those, unfortunately. And with it being PG-13, there is a lot of adult content in here, nothing's shown. But, if you're 13 or older, you understand certain things that are happening behind the scenes by actors and their expressions or their dialogue. So, just be aware this isn't kid friendly. I would definitely recommend that you're at least 13, if 13 or older, if you're going to see this movie, and nothing under that, because of there's Romeo and Juliet is very much adult themed subject matter. It has to deal with love and the power struggles to be within the three major powers at the time. So overall, I thought it was a good movie. I think it's something that a lot of people are either going to skip, they're going to watch once. Hopefully this will become like a cult classic. I don't know if they're going to do a part 2. I seriously doubt it, because I don't think anyone even knows this movie exists. And if they do a part 2, I think that movie will just bomb more than this one. At least this one got like one trailer. And the only reason I knew that it came out is because I was scrolling through my movie theaters listing of films, and I'm like, it's out. Let's go watch it. So it's kind of sad that it's one of those movies that are getting swept under the radar. So with that, I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.